how's it going? It's Callie T here, and welcome to my kitchen. In this segment, I'll be showing you how to make food shown in anime. On today's menu, our item hails from yet again Yuri On Ice, except this time, instead of making katsudon, aka a pork cutlet bowl, I'll link my previous video on how to make that up top. We will be making Katsu Pirozhki, aka the yurio style of a pork cutlet bowl. Sometimes in life we just want something that's quick, tasty, and convenient. And sometimes tasty and convenient line up.
Oh my gosh, do you even know what you're doing? Do you know how long rice takes to cook or even yeast to activate?
I got you, boo-boo. Also, I tried to make the recipe as simple as I can, and I truly think that just about anybody will be able to make this dish. So without further ado, let's get started. So in order to make this dish in under 20 minutes, we need some ingredients that are going to help us with the process. First, you'll need flour, instant rice of whatever brand you so desire, but to keep it semi-accurate, I chose to use jasmine rice, pork tenderloins, peas, doesn't matter if they're frozen or canned, soy sauce, panko breadcrumbs, salt, dashi. What I'm using here is a paste, but you can get this as a liquid or a powder. Also, I received a lot of messages from when I made the pork cutlet bowl about how people were not able to find this ingredient. What you could use instead is the base for miso soup, and you'll kind of get the same flavoring. Eggs, you'll need 3, oil, and pizza crust dough, but if you want it to be a lot tastier, you could use croissant bread dough. Now, as always, before you begin cooking, you need to wash those hands, because guess what? Nobody wants to eat where your hands have been, ya nasties. First, go ahead and preheat your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, or if you're like the rest of the world and not like the United States, that would be about 230 degrees Celsius, if I did my calculations correctly. Now, while your oven is heating up, bring out your cutting board and place your meat on top. Now we will begin to score our meat. This helps the meat breathe when it cooks, as well as soak up the flavors from the other ingredients. Add a sprinkle of salt on top and begin to massage your meat. This helps tenderize the meat. A lot of people just whack their meat and that'll do the trick as well. And make sure you repeat the process on the other side. Then grab yourself a bowl and pour 1 tablespoon of water into the bowl. Next, crack an egg and start whisking away. What we are prepping here is the egg wash that we will dip our meat in shortly. Now, bring out a plate of flour and start coating your meat with it. Once that's done, give your meat a nice bath in the egg wash.
Ooh, ah.
Next, get your panko breadcrumbs and coat your meat with it until it's completely coated. I had to repeat this whole process twice in order to fully coat my meat and to not waste ingredients. Now that that's done, get a pan and set it to medium heat. Then pour some oil into the pan. You don't need a whole lot of it, just enough to coat the bottom completely. It'll expand when heated. Next, place your meat in the pan and let it cook on each side for about 3 minutes. But while that's going, let's cook the instant rice. For this brand, all I have to do is take off the top. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, completely no hassle and super quick, my style. Put it in the microwave and set the timer for 1 minute. Now that your meat is done, put it on a cooling rack or on a paper towel in order to remove all the excess oil. Let's move on to the eggs. Get a pan and set it to medium heat and put just a drop of oil in it. Now drop those peas in, but not too many, just about 1/4 a cup. Next, add in 2 teaspoons of soy sauce and let's crack 2 eggs. Now start scrambling the mix. Then add a tablespoon of your dashi of choice and scramble that into the mixture. Side note, normally you wouldn't want your eggs too hard for this. You would want to aim for like a soft scramble, but I know that people like their eggs in all different ways, so basically cook to your liking. Once done, place your scrambled eggs on a plate and set it aside for a moment. Let's talk about that dough though. If you want your bread light and flaky, I'd recommend the croissant dough, but if you want it to be a little more accurate, best go with the pizza crust dough. First, start opening up your dough and roll out enough that you think will cover the entire plate. And if yours came out not as neatly, just like mine did, just begin to spread it around the plate. And don't be afraid of using more dough if you feel like the dough is thin in some areas. It should cover the plate like so. Next, place half a cup of rice onto the dough and spread it out evenly. Then add your scrambled egg mixture on top of the rice. And lastly, the pork. Now put the scrambled egg on top, then the rice. Now fold over your bread, grouping it together at the center at the top. Next, pick it up and place it on a cookie sheet or a pan. Lastly, we're going to cut a few holes on top so that it can breathe and so that everything cooks thoroughly. It should look something like this. Now this step is totally optional. If you still have some of the egg wash still left over, just dab some of it across the dough. This will give the bread that nice looking golden color on top. Then place it in the oven and let it do its thing and cook for about 12 to 14 minutes. And once that's done, there you have it folks, a delicious looking Katsu Pirozhki. Maybe you'll be able to channel your inner innocent agape with this yurio style dish. Now these did turn out quite large, so hopefully you can share with someone. Or if you feel like you can eat it all yourself, heck, do that, no judgments here. Even the one I made with the croissant bread turned out nicely, and everything cooked evenly too. Hopefully Yurio would approve, cause if you haven't noticed, he's kind of intense. My mom is trying it. Yeah?
Lots of flavor.
And that's a wrap for this video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. As always, if you have any other anime recipes that you would like me to try, please let me know in the comment section below and I can see if I can do them. And stay tuned for more anime-esque stuff coming your way. And hey, if you like this video, please let me know by hitting that like and subscribe buttons. And that's it for me. Thank you again for sharing a part of your day with me, and I hope the rest of your day is peaceful. Until next time! Comment section below and I can see if I can do them.